What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol NVDA for NVIDIA Corp. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We've talked about the stock regularly on the channel now. In past videos, we've talked about the complicating factor here for shorts back down underneath that level at the 287.50. We know that we really need to be patient and wait for a firmer breakdown of this gap fill area for the next rotation lower into 250, and it's a good thing we were patient because we certainly did get a bit of a significant dead cat bounce on today's session. That certainly did print us a daily hammer candle here with a significant lower wick, so I wouldn't be surprised if we take out these highs here for some upside follow through. Let's go ahead and scrunch up the 30. I just want to sort of reiterate the importance of 287.50 and why we're keeping that on the chart. It may look kind of sloppy here from the day time frame perspective, but just notice the congestion here around that area, pullback here, prior highs. It's a very important level, and it was really all anchored from these two touches in here. So don't let that fool you in the more recent moves through that level right there. So again, if we can get the break up and over, let's go ahead and grab the other tool here. This level, it's just going to be at 283.82. The bull trade is kind of on, looking for a little bit more follow through from the dead cat bounce. Maybe if we can really get it there, we get into the resistance trend line, and from there, that's where you really have to reevaluate. Are we going to continuously put in another lower high, or are we going to break that? In which case, I would say the more conservative long entry would still be up and over that 310 zone for a rotation here. You can see there's not a whole lot off to the left, closer to 330, 350. So that's what I'm seeing from the daily time frame. Again, patience for shorts underneath the gap fill to 250, or the more conservative sort of trade for the long would be, can we get to the resistance trend line and can we get higher from there into 330, 350? From the shorter term perspective, we did talk about the breakout point here at the 283.20, or geez, numbers are way off today. 283.82. That's the number I was looking for. If we break down underneath this bit of a support trend line, though, maybe this is a little bit of an early heads up that, hey, we could be turning around and making that bearish move back down towards those lows. So again, I can't be the one to tell you and hold your hand through which trade is right for you to take. You really have to look at inward at your own personal, trader persona, I suppose it would be, trading personality. Are you someone who likes aggressive longs, and can you handle that, taking that trade here? Or do you want to be the patient trader and wait for the breakdown? If it never comes, you're okay with that. Or are you the conservative long trader and you're patient for this, waiting for that, and if it never comes, again, you're still okay with that? So these are the levels that I would pay attention to. It's it could go either way. Again, just based on where we're at, I would be sort of apt to look for a little bit more of a dead cat bounce. But you ultimately have to look inward and decide what level you want to pay attention to and where your trade could potentially unfold. That's kind of what I'm seeing here inside of NVIDIA. There's a number of ways to look at it, and again, so I'll just leave you with the levels and my interpretation of the chart. That's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.